Salute my Tiger Tribe family, elevating higher and higher through the use and practice of self-discipline. It's your guy, it's your man, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle. This is a continuation of part two, how to defeat the demons. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave your comments, and let me know if this video has been helpful for you or not. And let me know some things, some methods that you have used to defeat your demons. Okay, and as I stated in the first video, you don't really defeat your demons. You overcome your demons. You conquer your demons. They don't just disappear. And even if they do, they return in different forms, in different ways. There's the fight. The fight is never ending. The fight does not end until you leave this body. The fight for territory does not leave and does not end until you leave this body. And then when your energy transfers, you got other things you got to do out in the universe. So it's a continuous battle for territory. It's you against, as I stated before, it's you against those bad habits, your old self. You got to spar, you got to get in the ring, and you got to fight. If you have issues fighting or whatever, you have to make a choice whether either you're gonna fight or you're gonna give in. You're gonna lay down and give it all up. You only got one option in this life. You have to fight for territory. You have to fight to become the greatest version of yourself. You have to fight to conquer your demons. You have to fight to grow. Even in the gym, you fight through weights. You push weight, heavier weight, and even when you get the result you want, you start gaining some size. You got to fight even harder. You got to fight even harder to maintain that size or get bigger. Once that muscle grows, then you got to you have to add more weight and do more reps and all this other stuff. You got to fight. That's the only option in life. Otherwise, you can be some bummy ass dude just leaning on other people for the rest of your life. And if that's how you choose to live your life, that's fine. But I'm talking to those that are genuine and that have a genuine desire to overcome those old negative habits, burying that old man and becoming anew and starting afresh. Starting afresh, becoming a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself. You have to discipline yourself. You're gonna have to learn how to discipline your mind, because you can get motivated by watching these videos. You can hear the wisdom and the advice and say, okay, yeah, he's on point. Yeah, I'm feeling that. You can get that little dopamine boost or whatever. But what happened when that go down? Then you got to incorporate discipline. You have to incorporate discipline to develop positive habits in your life, to overcome those negative ones, to conquer the demons. So if your thing is perversion or lust or something like that, yeah, you can fight it. Motivation to keep you fighting it for a while. You know, chicks ringing your phone or texting. You can say, nah, baby, I'm. It's a new me. New season. I'm overcoming the demons. I ain't trying to see you no more, whatever. And you've been a thorn in my side or whatever. You draining my energy. I ain't. Look, I'm celibate right now. I don't want to see you no more. Go do your thing. You could uphold that motivation for a while, but what's going to happen? What's going to happen when those natural desires begin to rise within you? That passion and that lust begin to rise within you and build up, and then she come knock on your door with a thong on, with nothing but lingerie and some high heels on. What you gonna tell her? You still gonna say no? If you utilize discipline along with motivation, yeah, you can tell her no. Because when she come through with the lingerie and the heels on her, your discipline is gonna say, "Bro, you on the path. Send her on her way. She's been a thorn in your side. She's been feeding off your energy. She's. I've developed some negative demonic habits with her. Go on, girl. Don't come to my door no more. I'm gonna call the cop. Whatever you got to do. What I'm saying is that may be that may be one man's challenge. Another man's challenge again might be drinking. I keep going back to drinking. I keep talking about drinking because that's drinking is it's an instant band-aid. It's a quick fix that the majority of guys run to band-aid their problems, thinking it's not going away. You thinking those demons going away? They're not going away all because you took down a bottle of Henny and dude, look, when that bottle wear off, 2 3 days when that alcohol when it passes through your blood, here come more. Or those same ones gonna come back to haunt you. You have to incorporate discipline in your life. That's the only way you're gonna defeat, or for lack of a better term, defeat or overcome or conquer your demons. That's the only way you're gonna do it. You have to incorporate discipline along with motivation to become a better version of yourself, to overcome those negative ways and these habits that we picked up through our ancestors. I said this in another video. These are traits, these habits, these demons or whatever that you battle, mental or whatever, metaphysical. These are traits that we picked up from our ancestors. You're 100% in control, and you have 100% responsibility over your mind and over your body. What you do, you're going to be tested in life. The test don't stop. I mean, even if you run wild in the world or whatever, you're still gonna be tested. If you're in the drug game, you're gonna get tested. If you're a hot boy, I mean, you in the streets slinging. I mean, look, you're gonna get tested. Your life, you living life on edge every day. You always gonna get tested. You decide you want to become, religious or whatever. You want to get it. You go to church or become, you want to change your life for a bit, and then you still gonna get tested. Life is a never-ending cycle. It's a test. It has to become Life almost has to become like a game to you. You have to learn the rules of life, and then you have to get in the game and play. But you can't sit on the sideline and just let life pass you by and just, well, I'm can't win anyway, so what's the use? You can't lay down and give up. You got to fight. Learn the definition of that. Study that word. Do the etymology on that word. Learn every definition on that word. Learn every synonym along with that word, and you master it. And you allow that to embody you, and you become what you're studying about. You have to learn to be an excellent fighter. You don't want to do it. You don't want to change. The old you don't want you to change. That's why you have to work out consistently. You can't work out just one day. You have to do affirmations. You got to meditate. You got to pray. Whatever it takes for you. But it's a daily battle. It ain't gonna go away. It ain't gonna go away permanently. Sorry. Whoever told you that lied to you. Whoever told you that lied to you. Until the designers change things, or there's something that happened in the cosmos to change our settings, the way we're programmed. You got to fight every day until you graduate into the next realm, the next dimension. Every day you got to fight. And there's benefits to fighting. There's benefits to that. You get better, you get stronger. You can help pull others up when they're down. There's many, many benefits to fighting, but you got to get in the fight. That's how you're going to conquer those demons. You have to gradually too. You have to gradually conquer those demons, overcome those demons. Drinking. If you know you got a problem with drinking, you take down a bottle every night or something. If you're drinking 3 and 4 or 5 times a week, narrow it down to 2 days. And in those 2 days, get you a couple of drinks. Say, okay, I'm changing my habits or whatever. I know this is going to be. Let me give myself some time to improve upon this. I'll give myself 2 days a week where I can drink. I'll have 1 to 2 drinks, not too potent. I'll get myself feeling good. I've been working hard, whatever. Reward myself, and then you utilize those other days. Drink water or an elixir that's healthy for you. And then you go from 2 days to 1 day a week. Say, okay, I'm just going to drink 1 day this week. And then eventually you don't want to drink anymore. If that's what your demon is, you got to gradually change that. If it's exercise, if it's eating, if you know your body retains a ton of weight and you don't want to be if you don't want to be fat or not out of shape or whatever, and it's easy for you to retain weight, excuse me. If you know it's easy for you to retain weight. If you eat one Twinkie, then you gain 20 pounds, then you got to change that. Don't eat junk food 7 days a week. If you're used to eating junk food 7 days a week, back it off. Say 4 days, okay, I'll eat junk food 4 days a week. Eat healthy, then back it off. Okay, 2 days a week, I'll allow myself to have a Big Mac or order pizza, whatever. And then gradually, you have to give yourself time to change. But you can do it. You got to want to do it, but you got to fight through it every day. Like I said, even when you get the results that you want, even when you feel like you defeated or overcome that one demon, then you got another one coming. Always going to be tested, bro. You always going to be tested in life. Stay hard, stay firm, stay strong, stay assertive. Be a fucking champion. Don't give up. And you'll get rewarded in the end, but you got to stay on the path. Stay on the path. I'll see you cats in the next video. Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle, Tiger Tribe. Love you cats. Peace.